Hi there, I'm Emma and welcome to my sewing channel, So Do Emma. This is where I talk all about my sewing journey, which includes lots of fabrics, patterns, my plans and my makes. So, in today's video, it's kind of talking about what I really enjoy grabbing, and yeah, it kind of falls under the new hashtag of 5 Everyday Essentials. This is a lovely little challenge brought to you by Sarah of Nottingham Crafts, which you'll find on YouTube and Instagram. And I'll put little cards in here as well, and I'll put the information in the box below about what the challenge is. But basically, it's where you get your favourite patterns, one being a top, second one being the bottom, third one being one piece, which could be a jumpsuit, dungarees, dress, yeah, get the gist. The fourth one would be a layering piece, and the fifth one would be a wild card. So, kind of explained it. So, I was tagged by the lovely Teresa of Lost My Threads, so thank you, being quite honoured, and it's a lovely little surprise when you sort of open your inbox and go, oh, so thank you. So I hope you've been well and you've managed to get some sewing done in this last week or so. Without further ado, let's get cracking. Right. Ooh. The first top is, I'm going to bring in my notes round here. Don't know why I propped them up behind me. What good is that? So I apologise if my camera is wobbling. Okay, the first one is the top, and this is one of my nice little basics. It's a KLP, and this pattern is by Studio Jepson. It comes in two size ranges, 6 to 22 or 18 to 40, and it comes in a kid sizing as well, so you could do it all for the family. I don't know if it's men's sizing too, but definitely kids and ladies. So, it goes up to a bust of 172.7 centimetres, or that's some 68 inches, a waist of 150.8 centimetres, or 62.5 inches, and a hip of 179.1 centimetres, or 70.5 inches. You'll need about 1.5 to maximum 2 meters of fabric. I would say I cut my fabric for 1.5, and I'm like at the larger scale of the hip range, so yeah, it's a really nice, easy to follow instruction booklet. They really wanted to make sure that she was aiming at complete beginners, and I believe her instructions really get you through this. So if you've never done jersey before, you still, when you got a wee bit scared, definitely look into this lovely pattern. It comes with a facing instead of a neck band, and it's got those lovely little cuffs that turn up. Now I've only done two, but I really feel like this is a nice top that I really forget that I reach for quite often, and I do enjoy wearing it. So I've got plenty of jersey in there, so I'm gonna maybe cut out a few out and get going with that, because yeah, my stash is quite bulging on the jersey front. Okay, so on the bottom front, I think it has to either be my Emerson's by True Bias. Now this comes in at two sizes ranges again, so 0 to 18 and 14 to 32. It goes up to a waist of 52 inches or 151 centimetres, and a hip of 61.5 inches or 156 centimetres. Now this is a pull-on crop pant. It has a flat front waistband, which is business at the front, and then at the back it's got an elasticated band, and yeah, that's party at the back. So yeah, there's a mid-rise and a high-rise. Now I always like to have the pants just go above my belly button, so I opt for the high-rise. And there's also a short option as well, so you can really play about with the style and your high rise as well. Also, there's front peeps and the side pockets, and the side pockets are quite roomy. Following on from the bottom, we've got the one piece. Now, I went for the dress, obviously, because I love a dress. I'm going to choose the Davenport dress. This is a Friday packing company, and I just love this dress so much. It's so easy to wear. But first, let's talk about sizing. It comes from an extra small to a 7X, and that comes in 0 to 32 US sizing. It goes up to a bust of 6 inches, 152 centimetres, a waist of 53 inches, or 135 centimetres, and a hip of 63 inches, or 160 centimetres. So it's perfect for throwing on. It's got this lovely little waist neckband that the front part is has an elasticated tape going through it, so you can really just pull it over your head. There's no zips or anything like that, and then it's got little ruffles on the shoulder, and then another ruffle at the bottom to alter the tightness or the looseness of the waist. It's got a pull through belt, I think, that cinches in or lets loose. So really, really quite nice. I love doing this dress in a viscose chalet. I have done it in cotton shirting before, but I really like the viscose because the drape. But I do love my cotton shirting version. It's got a yoke detail, which I think just finishes off that top bit really nicely, and I love the length of the sleeves as well. It comes down to about here on me, and it's got elasticated cuffing at the end of the sleeve. So there we go. My favourite layering piece has to be the Blackwood cardigan from Helen's Closet. Now I've got another favourite layering piece from Helen's Closet, and that has to be the Jackson pullover. So in my head I'm like, oh, which one will I go for? Yeah, you can see my fight in my mind for this one. The Blackwood cardigan goes from 0 to 22 in the B cup, and then 12 to 34 in the D cup. Now remember guys, dressmakers' cups are very different from ready to wear. So you really got to see if you've got difference between the high bust and the full bust. I think that's 3, is it 2? If there's more than 2 inches difference, then you have to do some sort of adjustment, either small or large bust adjustment. I'm trying to think here. But the Blackwood cardigan goes up to a 62-inch bust or 157 centimetres, which is a really good size range. It's designed not to close at the front, So there's no buttons or anything. It's just a simple throw-on layering piece, and you can really sort of go for Scotland with this one. Don't know where that came from. But yeah, I've done a couple of versions, both in green. I don't know why I keep going for green blackwood cardigans, because my wardrobe has a lot of other colours in it. But anyway, one is cotton jersey, and the other one is kind of a textured knit. I really can't remember what the composition of that other fabric is, but the cotton jersey one they both have different feels to it. But I really would like to do another blackwood cardigan, at least a couple. So yeah, that is in the pipeline. Not quite sure about this weather because it's still warm as it's over 20 degrees here today, but it has been warmer, like 27, 28. It's been quite hot and it's quite muggy and humid as well. So, right, let's get on to the wild card. It has to be what I'm wearing. This is another Friday Pattern Company, and this is the Adrian blouse. It's a jersey blouse, and I absolutely love it. This has been done so many times. I will hopefully have added my versions in this video. So yeah, this is made out of a viscose jersey, and I think this is my favourite type of composition of jersey um to use for the Adrian blouse, because one, it's nice and light, especially for the weather, and being with the bamboo jersey, I think it's quite heavy. The model jersey is even heavier, so I'm going to not do the Adrian blouse again in a model jersey, because I just feel it's just too heavy, especially with the sleeves. So I like to keep it quite light. Cotton jersey would be really nice, a light one at that. Yeah, but I love my Adrian blouses. I think the cream version is one of my favourites because it goes with quite a few bits in my wardrobe. I have seen that I have got a bit of stain on the top, so I'm hoping that the stain guard will eventually take that out, because I love that one. Otherwise, I'll try and get a very similar fabric to make another couple. I would like to get more plain Adrian blouses. But yeah, it's got an elasticated part here on the shoulder to keep it in place. I think the elastic on this one is quite loose, as you can tell it keeps sliding down. And then it's got elastic at the cuffs. I've altered the sleeve length on my versions. It varies from long to elbow length, to even shorter length. Just love it. And the sleeves kind of cut here. So you've got a front and a back in the sleeve piece and the neck band piece here. So yeah, I just love my version. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and before I go, I'm going to tag the lovely Jess of So What If I Sew. Yes, she's my little Scottish counterpart. She lives down in London, but I just love listening to a little Scottish accent when it comes through. So if you don't already follow her, go and give her a wee follow. I'm looking forward to hearing what her handmade essentials are. So, yes, without further ado, happy sewing, take care, and see you very soon for another video. Bye! Hi there, and welcome. Now, this is the pull on crop, crop, yeah,